Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187. Yo, this is mine and my brother's picks for week 3. Last week I was 10-6 and he was 8-8. So I think we're tied now because he beat me by 2 first week. But it's way too early to be going into all that shit. But anyways, week 3, September 18th, Thursday night football. I think this one is on CBS or NBC. But it's Tampa at Atlanta. Atlanta needs to win this game. If they don't win this game, their season is over. Done. Because they'll never be able to catch up to Carolina. And by the way the NFC's looking, starting off 0-3, they really have no chance at a wild card. But yeah, both taking Atlanta there. Sunday, September 21st. Fucking motorcycle, man. Sunday, September 21st, 1 o'clock. San Diego at Buffalo. My brother's going to take San Diego. I'm going to take Buffalo. I know that San Diego just beat Seattle, but you got to remember, I think between Oakland and it was some stat last year, all West Coast teams traveling to the East Coast are like 0-15, and the Seahawks broke it going against the Giants last year when I think they had like 5 interceptions against Eli Manning. But San Diego's not going to be playing Eli Manning, and that's a hard trip to make, yo. It's hard enough going from east to west, but it's like 3 times as hard going from west to east. But yeah, I'm taking Buffalo. Dallas at St. Louis, both taking Dallas. I'll take Dallas every single away game. They're going to win their away games and usually win 2 home games. That's why they always have like 10 wins every year. They can't play in Jerry's world for some reason. Washington at Philly. My brother's going to take Washington. I want to take Washington because Kirk Cousins, and plus Washington has a really good defense. But I don't know, for some reason I want to take Philly at home. I don't know, I really can't even think of anything besides Darren Sproles. That's really the only reason why I'm taking Philly is Darren Sproles. Houston at the Giants, both taking Houston. Houston looks pretty good this year. Minnesota at New Orleans. New Orleans is going to stomp them with or without AP. That's bullshit, I'm so sick and tired of turning on 105.7 The Fan and turning on ESPN and First Take and hearing them talk about nothing, not a thing, except for Ray Rice still, Adrian Peterson, Hardy, and McDonald. It's ridiculous. People should stay out of their personal business, off the field business. Just leave it the fuck alone. But the media can't do that. Instead of doing what the media is supposed to be doing and keeping politicians and shit in check, they want to go bother fucking football players. Tennessee at Cincinnati. Cincinnati at home, obviously. Baltimore at Cleveland. My brother's going to take Baltimore 16-13. I'm going to take Baltimore 27-10. I don't know, Cleveland, they have a great defense, but Andrew Hawkins is a beast on offense. He actually did pretty good against us. I think it was like 2 years ago, opening day. But I don't know, I don't see us losing to Cleveland. We might lose to them when they come to M&T later in the season, but I don't see us losing them in week 3. Like I said, past years we've gone 1-1 after week 2, and then we usually don't lose again until like week 8, week 9. So Green Bay at Detroit. My brother's going to take Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit too, just because they're at home, and Calvin Johnson had an off week last week against Carolina. I think he's going to be trying to prove something. Stafford's my fantasy quarterback. Hopefully he can get me 60 points, even though I still won with his meager performance last week. Indy at Jacksonville. Indy's going to get their first win of the year. Oakland at New England, another west to east, but Oakland has no fucking chance. So, both taking New England. 4:05 on Sunday, San Francisco at Arizona. My brother's going to take Arizona 17-14. I'm going to take San Fran 21-17, yo. I noticed this in the preseason, yo. San Francisco is playing horrible at Levi Stadium. I think they're going to be another Dallas Cowboy, yo, and be bad and horrible at home. That's just me, because they played 2 or 3 home games in the preseason and didn't score a single touchdown. So I think it was the 4th week of the preseason before they even scored a touchdown. Because I know we played them in week 2. They didn't score a touchdown against us, and they didn't score a touchdown in week 1 of the preseason. So, but I'm gonna take San Francisco 21-17. Then 4:25 Denver at Seattle. My brother's gonna take Seattle 30-24 because they're playing in Seattle. I'm gonna take Denver 35-21. Number one, I don't think Seattle's gonna be able to score more than 21, 24 points. Plus, Phillip Rivers showed Peyton Manning the formula to beat the Seattle Seahawks. So anybody can do it. It's going to be Peyton. So I'm going to take Denver. Kansas City at Miami. My brother's going to take Miami. I'm going to take Kansas City. They have too many weapons to go 0-3. They have way too many weapons. It don't matter if Jamal Charles is hurt. Niles Davis is probably a good enough back to start for every other team in the NFL. So I'm going to take Kansas City. Then 8:30 Sunday Night Football, Pittsburgh at Carolina. My brother's going to take Carolina 24-13. I'm going to take Carolina 20-13. Carolina's just going to steamroll them. What it's been, we kept Pittsburgh from scoring a touchdown, and I don't think they've scored a touchdown since the second quarter of week 1. So yeah, Pittsburgh on the road in Carolina. Carolina's going to beat them up. Then Monday, September 22nd, 8:30, you got the Chicago Bears at the Jets, and we're both taking Chicago. Don't think the Jets have anybody that can cover Brandon Marshall or Alshon Jeffrey or Martellus Bennett. Well, they have good linebackers in New York, but after what Jordy Nelson did to them, Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey are going to tear it up. But, yep, alright, that's our picks for the week. I'm out. Peace.